Right, this one's a little bit strange. Can you hear the horrendous noise? So all that's on at the minute is the heating. Now if we knock it off, noise stops. Start again. I'm inclined to think it's the pump, but they're losing pressure every single day, having to top it up 3-4 times a day. They can't see a leak anywhere, and the PRV outside is dry, so it's a little bit alarming, this one. But I mean, that sounds full, but I can't see it being that. That pump is running at the minute, and the noise isn't here. That connects onto the vessel. Nothing. It's taking its time. I'm not having that. This wasn't the leak. It's got to have been the leak. That won't hold any pressure. I think it's blowing straight into the vessel and straight out the drain off. That's knackered. What an absolute pig. New vessel needed for that. Let's put some pressure back in and see if that noise is gone. The noise could be related to the expansion vessel, to be fair. Take the bloody thing out, see what's going on. That's back in. We're ordering a new one of them. You can see the pump and everything's running as it was last time. No noise. I don't know if that noise was to do with that vessel. Watch this. Yeah, obviously there's no demand. As soon as I move that, that's playing up as well. So that's 2 issues. Not good. Quick little update on that one. I'm going to price for a new vessel and the flow sensor, the cartridge. Don't think the sensor itself will be an issue. However, I better price for the whole right hand block because we know that they can snap and that one's 10 years old. So yeah, we'll price for them 2 parts. Depending on what they come to, I might just pass this one back to Baxi and get them to get a one-off repair because she's an elderly client. We still don't know whether me changing the vessel is going to cure that horrendous noise. It might need a pump, and then it's definitely worth a one-off repair because they are extortionate, the ERP pumps. Yeah. I'll still charge for my diagnostic visit though, do not worry, so I'll still get paid for today. Keep your eyes peeled, it might be returning back to the channel on another episode.
You know, it's really strange, I've not been able to smell that.
No, it doesn't actually smell though, to be honest.
There is, I think there is a smell.
Yeah, you just get some hot water and I'll clean this up before fixing the leak. It must have been doing it ages though, because that looks like mould to me. But at least we found it. Shut that off. undo that. The washer will be the problem on this, but she wants the handle putting back on the valve, so we're just going to swap the valve as well. She actually wanted all these pipes changing because it's white, but that's teed straight to an outside tap and doesn't need the pipes changing. Bloody hell, that's awkward, that. Ow. That'll be the actual problem, the washer inside there. Anyway, let's chuck that there and see if this is definitely shut off. Yep. Come on. Three times. Bit of paste. Beautiful. Take that out before I snap it off. It's better. New washer. Looks good to me. Yeah, so basically that one obviously we got called out to was a leak. They noticed the staining on the carpet. The neighbour had been round to have a look. Couldn't find it anywhere. So I went in a little bit blind, but basically just took the kitchen plimps off and followed the water until I got to said washing machine. Nice, easy little job. However, she was 91 years old and I was just like, I'll clean up behind the washing machine. She's like, no, I'll do it. 15 minutes later, waiting for her to finish cleaning up behind the washing machine. So I'd have been home by now. Next little job, called out to this burst pipe in the garage. They've turned the water off, but as you can see, the coupling has just popped off in the frost. It's a simple job. Looks like it's been repaired before, this one. So basically what I'm going to do is take it off from there. If I can get the movement on this, take it off from here, put a new complete piece into that tap, and I told them in the winter, shut off this stop tap and open this tap up, and at least the water will have somewhere to expand to if it does freeze up. Tell you what, it is absolutely freezing here today. My God. Bloody hell. I think a DIY. Dave's looking at this, everything's toy. I think that's the best option. I was going to put a drain off on it, but don't know. I don't think it'll make much difference. Yeah. I'll reuse these nuts. These nuts. Shouldn't take too long. Obviously I'm going to put new olives on. Copper ones as well, they just tighten onto the pipe a little bit better than brass, so less chance of them blowing off. Mate, I wish someone would blow me. Stop it, Dan. Stop it. Right, is there going to be enough play? I wonder where that other one's going. Maybe there's a tap outside as well. I don't think there's going to be enough play because that tap's not screwed to the wall. But I'm going to need 2 hands for this. We got it in. Plenty movement. Could do with a clip on this bugger. But at least the tap's screwed up. So how far do you go though? It starts becoming very expensive. Because I'm a rip-off. Jokes. Oh! Oh my god, that needs a new washer. But there's no way I'm going to be able to part it. But there's no leaks. That is teed onto an outside tap straight outside, so they just had 2 taps. Don't know if it's going to be worth swapping the tap for her, because I bet I won't be able to part that. It's just easier to swap the tap, but I don't know how they fixed it in. Weird, feels like silicone. I'll see what she wants. That brings us to the end of another episode of Life of a Jobbing Plumber. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Again, short, sweet summer. Short, sweet summers. That's going to be the average length of an episode whilst it is a summer. Come October, we'll be back to 2 episodes a week. I know a lot of you have missed them. There just isn't the decent content to get over the summer. It's just like bitty crappy jobs. I do film as and where I can, but yeah, come October, we'll be back to 2 episodes a week until the new year. So I hope that pleases some of you. It might annoy some of you who don't actually like watching the videos, but choose to anyway, because it's probably there spitting at the telly like, get off. Anyway, I'm rambling. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, drop a comment down below. I love reading through all your comments, and consider subscribing if you haven't done already, and I will see you next time.